Hey boo hey. Okay, here we go. We are starting Landman. I keep calling it Lawman, but this is Landman with Billy Bob Thornton, Demi Moore, John Hamm. I just started, and it starts off with Billy Bob Thornton's character, who is the landman, sitting in a looks like an abandoned barn surrounded by 2, 3 men guarding him as he's got a bag over his head. They kidnapped him and took him to a location. He had to have this man sign papers to, do whatever that needs to be done with his land. Still learning the logistics of all of this, but it's good. He got them to sign the papers. They unzip tied him, cut the ties, and they took the bag off he took the bag off of his head. And we finally seen his face. The whole time he's doing this negotiation, he has the bag on his face. We have not seen his face. If we didn't know it was his voice, we wouldn't know it was Billy Bob Thornton under there. So he shows right off bat that his job is very dangerous and very hard and very crazy. So here we go. Strap on. Already with the rattlesnakes. See, that's one thing. I don't think I can make it in Texas. Because as soon as I see a rattlesnake or any type of snake or any type of rattle, I'm out. Oh, they moving weight. They got that white girl on the plane. They transferring off into a white van. That was the other thing about these people that Billy Bob Thornton character dealing with. They sell that stuff. And that's some of their land. Well, they own the surface of it, if you will. What's down at the bottom ain't got nothing to do with them, where the oil at. See where I'm going with this? So he told them that he would, carry and make their roads so they can still do what they need to do. He's going to pay them for all the damage that they do to the land while they're doing what they need to do and all of that stuff. And they need to continue to do that. So these people whose land that they're getting the surface of, they the dealers. That's what's going on. That's why this is about to get messy already. Yo, so the plane landed in the middle of the road. Of course, you can't land at an airport, but why would you land in the middle of the road with the white van to transport the stuff to the van? While they on the road, a big old semi truck just came and plastered through both of them. Coca-Cola white girl just went flying everywhere. And now I'm about to see who's driving this truck. Whoever's driving the truck, he's done. He is done. He ain't waking back up. Now we have people coming out of the van, airplane, which one, and they on fire. So this is Cooper, but from the men that just picked him up in a pickup truck, I think they're going to call him Baby. Don't know what's going on yet, but he just got him in a truck with some Mexicans, and they're driving off at what seems like to be some type of work. They just stopped to get coffee, and Cooper's already making it complicated because while all the men are getting coffee, Cooper wants a latte. And the men are giving him shit for it. Holy shit. Look who one of the men in the pickup truck. It is Marcus Alvarez. Yes, Marcus Alvarez from Sons of Anarchy. And y'all heard me talking all my shit during Yellowstone, saying that Yellowstone was a cross between Secession and Sons of Anarchy. And now here I come watching this, and I don't got me some sons in my life. Some sons ain't some mans, okay? So as he's talking to Cooper, he just revealed that his father, he's there because of his father. His father told him to turn him into a roughneck. So they're starting now. They threw his latte out the car. Okay, So Billy Bob Thornton's character's name is Tommy. This man next to him is Nathan. Don't know who he is or what he is yet, but he's important. Sitting there with the beer is Dale, and he don't have it with both of them because they're wearing straw hats before Easter. Now, I have never been privy to know that you're not supposed to wear straw hats before Easter. Learn something new every day. Here's a better look at Dale. And yeah, he is eating them beans out of a can. He actually put those beans in a microwave because they taste different when they're in the bowl, according to Dale. And according to Tommy, Dale goes through a microwave a week, burning them out because he will not put them beans in a bowl. He's a funny one already. I like him. Oh, shizzle. So, as Tommy is driving down the road because he just got a call saying that he think they found his airplane. His airplane. This is his airplane that Coca-Cola white girl was found on. Yeah. So now he's just arrived at the road, as you see here. And I don't think he know what was going on with the plane. He just showed up like everything's fine, of course, for the fact that the plane is done and over with. But I don't think Tommy know. And he just had them call Nathan. He calls him Nate. And it said, we found our plane. So whatever this is Tommy and Nate's plane. Now we're about to find out if they know. I'm going to have to do a part 2 for this because I see I am already done 7 minutes in and I'm only like 20 minutes into the show. So this man here walking with Tommy, his name is Walt. He seems to be the Texas Ranger or whatnot, but he's upset because Tommy didn't call him first when this whole debacle happened when the plane went missing 6 weeks ago. So the plane has been missing for 6 weeks. That may be important. So now that he's discovered all of this, he said it's either Coca-Cola or heroines. So that's what's going on right now. The pilot is cooking in the cockpit, and that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so that truck over there in the back there, that's a TTP truck, whatever. And they're wondering what it's doing on their road. So that truck isn't even supposed to be on their road. So now they want them to see, has the truck been reported stolen from the company? What is going on here? So Tommy wants Walt to backdate something that helps him with his deal so he can continue to move the barrels of oil that he needs to be able to move. Walt just said, I ain't touching that. That's too deep in the streets for me. Do you realize how many people about to be all over this? He's still trying to convince him. So Tommy trying to get Walt to backdate that the FAA was notified a month ago, way back when they told him. He said it's really the truth, but Walt giving him that side eye. You know how that is. Holy shit. So I cannot remember her name in real life, but this is Tommy's wife on the show. They have a daughter named Ainsley who is 17, who has a hot new boyfriend who's a football player, and they cannot trust to leave her alone, so she needs a babysitter. Meanwhile, during this conversation, we learned that they are divorced, but there's much love for each other, but I think it's because of his work that the marriage didn't work. The boy, Cooper, that we saw at the beginning, that's their son. Now it's making more sense. And since this is about halfway through the show, I'm just going to end this and start a part 2 on this.